thumbs up.
Jet Racing 365, the only podcast about jet racing. We will have the greatest jet racing discussions, interviews, and news. This is Jet Racing 365 with Tyler Jackson and Taylor Larson. Jet Racing 365.
Hey guys, Tyler
Hello.
Jackson here, and Taylor Larson.
Yes.
How's everybody doing? As I ask every time, but nobody can answer.
Well, I'm doing very good.
I'm pretty good too. What's new?
Well, just doing a podcast. We were going to do it 2 days ago.
That didn't go.
No, it did not. Then we were going to do it yesterday, but for some reason that didn't
I
happen.
don't know what happened.
I know what happened. You did a preview, and then you were like, oh, that's on. So that didn't work.
All right, well, start our news off tonight. We got a lot of jet activity starting up again.
Yes.
We got Terry Roseberg and the I don't think there's a name for it. It's the it doesn't have a name. I haven't seen anything on naming it. It's that 41 Willys jet. They the one that Toby Taylor crashed. Anyway, last year they got it rebuilt and that's racing again. I don't know why you'd want to race something after that incident.
I don't know.
Or race that vehicle after that incident, for that matter.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be like, see ya.
Yeah. So, we got some more news. Tony Franco is he's gotten his car going again. He's got Lucas Oil and MAV TV sponsored them. Got a nice new paint job. I haven't seen anything much on Darren Bay's activities lately. I don't know how his team's doing.
I don't know, just...
Also, I haven't. Kurt Iredam and Elaine Larson, those guys are down there.
Yeah.
Down east doing some racing. Bill Decker, I don't think he's started yet. I know we're starting up here again pretty darn soon. We're going to travel with him to Spokane this year, July 17th, we're hoping. We just got to get clearance by our managers for the days off and the recording equipment.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun if we get to go. Jaron Mott and the Jet Tank will be up here the same weekend that we possibly are heading with Bill. So we're going to have to send our backup people out there, I guess.
Backup. We have many backups. Huge organization.
Yeah. So yeah, we're hoping to get our backup film crew out there.
I'm really hoping.
July 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. I don't know the dates exactly. We're just gonna check. I can't tell.
I hope you guys can see this awesome Jeff Gordon calendar.
It sucks.
He's leading right now.
Yes, he is. July 18th, guy. We'll be leaving July 17th if we leave, but July 19th, I believe, will be the race of Jaron Mott, Bill Decker, and the Tank. No name. I don't know who drives the Tank. I was hoping to see that this year.
Yeah.
Guess we're not gonna. They'll be down here on the weekend we're gone, so we're gonna only be at one jet event this year. We're sorry, guys. Acton's only bringing in one, and we're not traveling down to Vandermeer or anywhere else. Just Spokane. Not much jet activity coming in for you this year. But like I said, the 17th we'll be leaving. We'll get there, kind of just hang out, work a little bit on Friday, which will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to be traveling with Bill, and Taylor's over there laying down. He's out on this. It's just me now. Saturday we'll race, and we'll come home on Sunday and get here Sunday night late. I'll probably just crash either at Taylor's or he'll crash at my place, and then go home 21st, hang out, But July 4th would be another fun event to head up to, Vandermeer Speedway. But
yeah,
not going to be hitching a ride with anyone there, I don't believe. Bill's not coming down that way, and I don't know any other guy who will be heading that direction. If I find someone, then I'll try and hitch a ride with them. Probably not going to happen. And my car broke down, so I guess we're not going to drive either.
Yeah, he failed.
Yeah, so. Yep. I'm back. What other news we got?
Well, we have the go-kart.
The go-kart. Yep, we're starting on the go-kart designs. We're hoping to start painting next week.
Hoping.
2 awesome girls that we like, friends of ours very, very much. We're going to design them a car.
Yes, we are.
Because obviously not a lot of jet activity, nothing much to do anymore.
Yep. Mine random stuff to do.
Yeah, got to design cars. We're going to start TNT's fabrication. Gotta get my car fixed first before we can buy the metal.
That's true. But
Not letting it get me down. We're going to have a great time. But we're really looking forward to go Spokane if we can go. We just, like I said, we just got to get clearance from the managers at Studio C. Pretty sure that Studio A's managers have cleared it. But we got to make sure Studio C managers will clear too. We're starting a new show. We're starting a new podcast show here coming up very soon.
yeah,
It's going to be called The NHRA Show.
great title, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty boring. I can't think of anything else. It'll be featuring John Force, Robert Height, Spencer Massey, Tony Schumacher, Morgan Lucas. We're going to get Morgan Lucas on the show.
We are. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. I know him, friends with him. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to run up and talk to our manager real quick. Taylor's going to take over here to talk about more news and jets and go-karts, junior dragsters, all that stuff. And hopefully by the time I get back, he'll still be talking about it.
Probably.
All right. I'll be right back.
So while he's talking to the managers, we're going to talk about jets and things. I was seeing what he was going to go talk about. But, we're going to look at the camera. I don't really know what the view's looking like. Okay, so the top of my head's probably right at the top of the camera. Whatever. Of course, we have our awesome shirts with Jet Racing 365 you can buy from our website. I don't really think you can technically buy them from our website, but you can call Tyler Jackson or our hotline. We have a hotline, but we'll talk about it in a minute. You can text one of those or whatever, and you can be like, yo, want a shirt, and tell us what size, and we'll get you a shirt. And free money for us, and a shirt for you. It's great. I have my shirt. He doesn't have his shirt because he's not organized. He's back now. Talking about shirts.
Shirts? Gotta get those sold too.
Yeah.
What have you told them?
We have awesome shirts. They should buy some.
We do. JetRace365.webs.com.
Yep.
Or text the hotline at 727
819-7121.
Text us, get our shirts. $20 for extra large, 15 for large.
And if you're smaller than that, too bad.
Still $15. And if you need double XL, it's 25. Any bigger, 30.
Well, Jabba doesn't want a shirt.
What?
Hope Jabba doesn't want a shirt.
Me neither. That wouldn't be good. We'd make money.
Yeah, we'd be rich just from one shirt.
We'd like to thank our sponsors today.
Yes.
Can't forget them. Without them, we wouldn't be here right now.
No.
With our junior racer, with our jet cars, with our shoes.
Shoes? What shoes?
I meant to say shirts, and then I don't know what happened.
Jet Racing 365 shoes.
Brought to you by Ovaltine. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, first off, we're going to start off with Gadsby Jet Car Racing. Shane Gadsby. Miss him very much. He was a big help to the Jet Racing 365 crew, and with him not here anymore, it's pretty heartbreaking. But he's always in our thoughts, and I still message him on Facebook, just hoping to get a response.
Not gonna happen.
No, I know it's not gonna happen. No, I do it just to keep up, kinda. Messaged him last night. Nothing came up. Wonder why.
I don't know.
I know that they're wondering what his car was worth because he had that Jet Thunder, you know. And
Yeah.
that was his biggest dream in life, was to race that car. But so I don't know. Next up, we got red prints and signs, bringing us our T-shirts, our decals, our everything. Holy cow, they bring us our decals. They're great help. We love them so much.
Huge.
They're such a big help to us, and
They're our most sponsorly sponsor.
they are actually. They are. They are. They're the main people who help out. And I can't thank them enough.
Can't.
No.
Not possible.
Next up, we got Jet FX with Kurt Iredam and the Iredam Racing Team.
He was on our show last year.
He was on the show last year.
We also have Tony Franco.
Tony Franco of Muy Caliente Jet Car Racing. He's a bigger sponsor, but he doesn't get us shirts or any money or anything like that. He's just kind of in there and keeps in touch and loves the show. So
Also have Blue Bayou too.
Blue Bayou too. I don't know if we have them anymore. I don't know if that contract failed.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Maybe you should look.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Are they on the shirts?
Yeah.
I don't know who's all going to be on the next batch of shirts. We're losing sponsors. We're gaining sponsors. You name it.
Yep.
Who else we have? We've got
Powder Coat Unlimited.
Powder Coat Unlimited, brought to you by CW from YDS. CW McCarthy. I couldn't, for some reason, McCormick. I'm like, huh? No, McCarthy. Great guy. We love him. He gets us help when we need it. He gets us tickets when we need them.
Lots of tickets.
Lots of tickets. Super fun guy to talk to, and he's just so helpful. He helps with everything we need help with. Next up, we got Andy Beckman racing a Beckman family.
Backman.
Beckman family racing from estimated 1961.
Estimated?
You know what I mean?
Established.
It's one of those days, I tell you. And,
I don't think it's 1961.
I don't think so.
I think it's 91.
Yeah, I think it's 91 too.
I don't know, but it's not 61.
No. Next up, we got Haynes Jet. Haynes Jet Racing, established out of Perth, Motorplex, Australia, right now.
Studio E.
Studio E. Yep.
Which was never actually a studio.
We got some news on it, not a lot, on Perth Motorplexes. Stuff like that. We've got, of course, we can't forget, I don't know how I forgot this one, Thunderstruck Jet Dragster.
Wow.
Bill Decker, great guy, loves helping us. He loves what we do with the show, with our work. It's just great having Bill on, and we love talking to him. We'll have him on again here, and hopefully July we'll actually be face to face with him on this next interview. We're hoping.
Yeah. Hopefully. That'd be nice.
Mark Stevens, almost forgot Mark too.
You're forgetting everyone.
I know, it's one of those days.
Yeah, he had a fuel line problem.
He didn't have a fuel line problem, but Mark Stevens, Redstone College, he's got that Earth Flight Jet Dragster. It's a J85 motor. He just bought it in J60. I don't know what this. And then I see on his wife's Facebook page, new motor is down in Montana. I don't know, and it's a beautiful motor. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I love it. I was like, that motor should be mine. But the only thing is, I don't know what hot ends it's got in it, all of that system, and establishments. What's built? I mean, look at this beautiful motor.
That's a nice motor.
It is gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Probably not. It's purple and it's beautiful, but that's a good looking motor. I don't know why it's down here in Montana though. I don't know what they're doing. And they never responded, so who knows? I don't know what our contracts are with sponsorships here and there. But of course, we gotta thank our studio managers and all of that. So some more news. Perth Motorplex. Peter DeWitt's car, the Gravity Storm 2. I still don't have very strong feelings on them calling him that because Gravity Storm died. That was my second name, was Gravity Storm 2.
It was.
That was going to be my deal.
Yeah.
And I still don't like Gravity Storm being under. I just don't. I can't do it. not my decision, but no, we've got they've got Gravity Storm 2. They're rebuilding from Peter's second crash. I gotta find that CD. I can't find it anywhere from the video. You know, the one I showed you.
How did you
It's
lose
missing,
something
and
like that?
I'm really, really upset about it. Anyway,
Wow.
it's probably under my seat or something.
Probably.
But you got they're building all new tailpipes for the jet cars, and they're all based off of Volcanoes, which really makes me happy because Volcano, beautiful car. I'd hate to see anything changed on that car.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, they've got to do some changes. They're putting all the NHRA safety features in. I don't know why, but they are, and I believe I'm guessing it's probably in case Andra goes down to it, which they probably will because they follow everything off NHRA. So it'd probably be based off those NHRA rules.
Probably.
But they're getting all those systems in there, and Ryan and Simon and Gary, all those guys are working their tails off. Peter, they're working their tails off right now just to get these. They're building another car right now. They've got Incineration, Volcano, working on getting Gravity Storm back up and going.
Working on it.
Getting another car going. Like I said, they built all 4 tailpipes for all of the cars, even Volcano. They're replacing it, which is pretty good because Volcano's tailpipe was just trashed.
Just completely.
But got some stuff off of the original Gravity Storm's motor, I believe. I believe some of it was still good. But I guess they're putting in some electrical burners.
Electrical burners.
Afterburner pops, you know, when they do their big fire bangs, they're putting in the electrical system. And I was like, oh, I would make those manual. And Ryan's like, well, these systems that we're putting in, these hydraulic ones, they're so strong they'll rip your fingers off if you're not careful. I'm like, I don't know if I want that in my car.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, they're getting those in. And I was like, well, you're going to want cleaner pops because Kurt, in that car, he had to wait 2 seconds before he could ignite it because it wasn't dumping fuel quick enough.
Wow.
And I was telling Ryan and those guys, I was like, you know, here's an idea. I was like, the reason Volcano has such a big flame, and that flame in Volcano, you know Volcano's flame, it's no different than it ever has been.
Nope.
But it's big. That's
Huge.
Volcano's signature look,
Yeah.
I would say, and the speed. But since it's not the old chassis, the speeds differ. And you can really see that actually. But I was saying that they've got it's not a wedge. I don't know what they have it called, but there's this bar that you can put down on Volcano's motor, and they're making it on the other cars, which is what I was telling them. I was like, make it on this because it'll help enrich the fuel. And what it does is it just pours more fuel into the tank faster, so it gives a bigger flame instead of just that straight boring flame. And all you have to do is you just have to turn it just like a quarter of a turn every single time. It's just like wedging a NASCAR, and it changes it just the most. And I was like, get that on that car. I was like, that should help the flames get bigger. It'll take and it'll just instead of
Make it way better.
it will, which is what they want. You don't want wimpy flames.
Right.
And especially when you have one car with huge flame and one wimpy one, it just kaboom. It doesn't work. It's almost like a monster truck compared to a Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Dodge Ram's going down.
Obviously. No. So that's about all the information I got. And they're not my cars. I don't have a say in anything to do with those cars. And I told her that. It's not my decision. It's your guys' deal. I was like, but I just feel like I should tell you the stuff that I know. And he was like, oh yeah, dude, it's okay. He's like, any information helps. And I was like, I'm just telling you what I know from my pops. So that's about it from Perth. That's really, really all I know that's going on down there. Chris Fay, he's down in New Zealand. I actually I haven't talked to him in quite a while now. It's been a while. He's got a jet car, and he's the only jet car driver in New Zealand. And so this car, they're having such a hard time. He finally got the afterburner going, which is great.
That's gonna help.
He's having a problem getting it teched though, because you got one jet car in an entire country. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It does not. It's kind of hard to get teched. Ryan McQueen, he'll be a sponsor here once he gets his team going.
Yep.
Looking forward to have Ryan on here. Get him on the show. I tried calling him one time, but Canada, so I can't. My phone won't register it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's stupid. No, but he's gonna have a twin-engine Lamborghini.
Really?
Now the thing that really questions that people have asked me, and I'm not quite sure because I don't know anything about this car.
Yeah.
This one's it's a bigger motor, and it's not a J60. I don't know what it is, but it is not a J60. It's too big to be a J60. But anyway, his cockpit is really close to the front of the car, and I don't know how that would pass.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure he's looked into it, because you're not just going to build something and be like, it's not going to pass. Oh, there goes $200,000. You know, you don't do that. You check into it first. So I'm sure he checked into it, and I'm sure it's going to pass. But it's just like, I don't know how, I don't know how that stuff works, so it's not, I don't know.
No one really knows. Someone knows, but not him. We're looking for pictures.
See, here's where he sits, and then there's a wheel.
Whoa.
That's literally just like where his feet is. I don't even know how the steering in this thing is going to work. So, here's what I'm talking about. You guys, it's hard to focus. I'm trying to get the focus. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so you can see, like, right here's the wheels, and then right here is his cockpit. But I don't know how that's going to pass, and then his nose ends right there. So I don't know how that's going to pass, but I'm sure, like I said, you don't just build something and then be like, it doesn't pass. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I just spent $200,000 on this just for it to sit in my garage.
No.
Better cut it up. No, you don't spend $200,000 just guessing.
Nope.
That doesn't happen.
Not gonna happen.
So I'm sure it'll pass, and I can't wait to see that thing someday. I think it's a pretty cool car.
It will. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what else we got to talk about? I'm trying to think of more information. The Junior,
Yeah.
Double Trouble, it's coming along. We just bought a new clutch for it. Hoping that's going to speed it up a little bit and get my reaction times back up to speed.
That'll be good.
So, hoping that'll get here openly, like next week, Thursday or something. That's about it on that. Just trying to get the go-kart and stuff going too. We really want to start this wheel stander, but
Yeah. Heavy hitter.
with my car,
Not heavy hitter.
hauling heat, heavy hitter.
I don't know where that came
Oh,
from.
wow. No, but with my transmission and my car going out, I gotta spend $200, and then I gotta start saving up for a new car.
Yeah.
I mean, $40 out of a couple grand ain't gonna hurt me, but I don't know. I just gotta get planning.
Yep.
We want it done by the fair, but I don't have a welder. I don't have a place to build it.
I'm not gonna have it.
It doesn't. I'm hoping Mike Jackson, Fabin Jackson, will jump back on board with this, because he just bought a new welder. He bought it. And so what's he going to do with it if he doesn't have anything to weld? So I'm hoping once we get the go-kart out of there and back home, that he'll jump back on board with this wheel stand. Now the bad thing is I'll only be over there every other weekend. I'm hoping maybe I can set up a date or a day each week just to go and work on it. Because every other day it took us a year on the go-kart, and that's we had half of that already made.
Mm-hmm.
This is starting from scratch and hopefully just getting there. I mean, I don't think it'll be that hard. I think we'll get the chassis. I think the hardest part is getting the motor, the body. The body's going to take a while. I'm not building the body. But chassis, I don't think it'll be that big of a problem.
Probably not. Fine.
But I mean, it's a lot of measurements and stuff like that. But I know that Fabin Jackson, and I'm trying to learn from him, and I know Taylor over here is trying to learn from him. We're both going to school next year, hopefully for welding. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
He's still thinking about it. I'm going though for sure. So get some welding going.
That'll be good.
Building stuff. So that's what we're hoping for, but we want it done by the fair. That's a couple of months. That I I don't think it's going to happen this year.
No.
I think we're going to be displaying the go-kart, the finished product this year.
That'll be nice.
So I remember Sydney Gillis.
Yep.
She's a sweetheart. She's so nice. She's so helpful. I mean, when we got there, I was like, how in the heck are we going to get this go-kart in there?
Yeah.
And that was without a motor. And I think that was that with the old steering wheel, or was that the new?
I
think it was a new.
Yeah.
Because we basically figured out right away that last steering wheel wasn't going to work. Yeah. But we got it in there, and it didn't have a motor. And I mean, I've looked at the pictures, and I'm like, it's kind of crazy. I mean, no one knew what that was. I mean, you could just see it was just a chassis and wheels.
Yep.
All we had basically done at that point was put it on wheels. Nobody knew what it was before. And so I'm thinking what we're going to do for this year is I think I'm going to have printed out 2 pictures. Or a bunch of pictures. Or maybe even a scrapbook. I'll just do a scrapbook. We went from 2 to like a couple hundred.
Yep.
What I think we'll do is I think we'll take and from the very get-go, from the very start of what it started as to what it finished. So, I mean, get that stuff done.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. I'd love to win the fair this year with that wheel stander. I just don't think we're going to be even close.
No.
I think we're just going to have finished up the chassis by the time. And I'm not going to haul the chassis in there just to... What's this?
Yeah.
You know, no one's going to know what it is. And really, I don't even have a wheel stander collection.
Right.
And a wheel stander doesn't mix with a jet. Unless we built a jet wheel stander.
Oh, no.
That'd be scary.
That's... Here we go.
Afterburner. Woo! Whoops. Guess we shouldn't have installed that.
Yeah. You know, we have about 2 minutes left.
That was quick. That was a great show. This is probably actually the most we've actually had news for in a long time.
Probably most of it's just random stuff usually.
It is. In this one, we had a lot of news on.
Yeah.
But some of it was random. The
Very.
sponsor thing took like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They like ran it just to keep going with it. We'd also like to throw out a big thanks to Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why we're thanking them. They're not sponsoring me.
They provide our emergency.
Yeah. Too bad we have to pay for it.
That's true. Not good.
No. But anyway, we want to thank all you guys. If you like this video and this podcast, subscribe to us on YouTube, JetRacing365, Twitter, JetRacing_365, Facebook, JetRacing365, Double Trouble Racing is on Facebook too.
Yes.
Like that. I don't remember if I think it's Double Trouble Junior Dragster Racing. I think.
You don't know.
Or Junior Double Trouble Racing. I think it's Double Trouble Racing. Maybe it's Family Racing. I don't know.
It's not family racing.
But anyway, go like that. Just look on Jet Racing 365. You'll see stuff about Double Trouble on it, and it should have a link to that. Twitter, Facebook. Am I missing anything? Just iTunes for the podcasts. And leave your comments below.
Comments.
It's March 7th.
It's not March 7th.
April 7th. And thank God it's not March 7th.
I know.
Well, hopefully we'll be doing more podcasts soon.
Yeah.
Finally, getting stuff caught back up.
Yeah.
Winters are hard for us since there's barely any racing.
They're terrible.
So, all right, thanks guys. Tyler Jackson here and Taylor Larson, and once again, we'll catch you later.
Yes.